Moving on can be unbearably hard, but I mean, of course, it's possible. There's a few things that you have to understand about love. Now, take a step back. Understand that love is pure. If anyone tells you anything otherwise, they do not know what love is. Now, does it mean every relationship with two people who are in love is going to be sunshine and rainbows all the time? No, of course not. Because as human beings, it, just because we're in love, it doesn't stop us from making mistakes. It doesn't stop us from making bad decisions because that's just how we are. It doesn't stop us from falling into temptations. It just doesn't stop us from falling into tricks. That aspect is more about the weakness of our own minds rather than anything to do with love. But in terms of moving on, if you truly love that person, you will let them go. If that is what it has come to, or for whatever the reason is, or maybe if you know that it's the right thing to do. It won't make the initial heartbreak any less painful, but it will allow everything to make a lot more sense. You have a lot less questions to ask. There will be a lot less confusion, and you won't really need any closure really because you already know what it is, and it gives you no choice but to accept that things are the way they are. Now, everyone says this, but love is genuinely unconditional. Conditional love, I don't even believe that's a thing. I don't even like talking about that sham, to be honest, because love with conditions, that's not love. Let's just start off right there. That's not love. But there's only two outcomes for love. You love someone and you're with them, or you love someone and you're without them. But that you're that that love that you have for that person, regardless of which outcome it leans towards, should not instantly change. You may feel a type of way in the moment, but that feeling of love that you have towards them should still remain the same, even after they've denied you or told you maybe that they don't want to be in a relationship with you. Because if you truly love someone, it wouldn't be easy to let that go. And when you eventually move on from someone, I believe that it transitions from loving them romantically to having love for them because of the person that they were to you. You have love for them because of the role that they played in your life, but also what they have given you. And just because of how they are the way they are, the admiration, the respect that you have for them. Moving on takes time. It's a process. Some people may say I'm naive, but if your feelings can change instantly, I believe that you just didn't love them. You were in love with an idea of being a damsel or a maiden, or you were in love with an idea of having something that you could say belonged to you. I believe that your ability to love truly depends on your heart. You need a mature but tender heart, but you also need a delicate but strong heart. I believe your heart needs to be a lot of things to truly love someone because in that way, you would love them no matter what they did. And in some situations, maybe there's something better for that person. Maybe they love someone else. Maybe they just don't care or don't love you. Either way, you need to make yourself understand that and just let them go. And let them go because you love them or at least have love for them. Understand loving someone is never a waste. You didn't fall for them for no reason. The likelihood is that there's at least one thing that you admired about them, or something about them that drew you to them. Sorry, drew them to you. And if your admiration for that quality disintegrates simply based off the person because they are not interested in you, they don't want you, then that says a lot about you. Because most qualities that we admire about other people, we would wish onto ourselves. We would like to have those qualities about us. But to switch up on that so quickly just means that you didn't truly value it. You didn't value that quality. So what does that mean? In the end, did you just use that quality as an excuse just to get to know them, just to pursue them, just to compliment them? And then lastly, I'm just going to say, go back to yourself. Go back to focusing on yourself. wrote a poem about this once because there's a quote that says, I once loved a flower so much that instead of picking it, I just left it alone. And then I added on, so I took several steps back and then just went back to watering my own. With time and effort, that can borderline heal anything. Your negative thoughts are at their strongest when you're not doing anything. Time doesn't stop for anyone. Now, with that said, time, just do what you love. Think about your own love, focusing on capturing your own heart. Be someone who you could love before anyone else. Think of it this way: if you were a parent and your son or daughter came to you saying that they have met the current version of you, would the parent version of you be willing to accept the current version of you for their son or daughter? If it is not an immediate yes, then there's work that needs to be done. Work hard, take care of yourself, push yourself hard, learn, mature, grow, and develop as a person.